All right, Miss Yana Filipova is a linguist, public speaking coach, and pageant director with over 20 years of experience in education and international events. She holds a
All
PhD in
right, Miss
linguistics,
Yana
has
Filipova
worked as a
is a
university
linguist, public
lecturer,
speaking
phonetics
coach, and
coach, and
pageant director with
communication
over
mentor.
20
Ladies and
years
gentlemen,
of
please
experience
welcome
in
with me Miss
education
Yana
and international
Filipova, all
events.
the way from
She holds a
Turkey.
PhD
All right,
in
Miss Yana
international
has worked as
director,
a university
linguist,
lecturer,
public speaking
phonetics
coach.
coach. So it looks like we're gonna be seeing each other very well.
Hi,
All right,
everybody. Nice to see you all. Let's see.
hello. And now I'll move to. Am I allowed to say my favorite? See, I know. Is that you? Okay. Even though. All right. Last but not the least, on the jury panel will be Queen Joy Oranize. She's a queen. Once a queen, always a queen, if you ask me.
Period.
From the predecessor to the successor. That's what I like to say. We call her Adora. I'm trying to read everything, but then I'm just deviating. But then let's be serious. Chris Joy Orenise is a Nigerian humanitarian entrepreneur, a flight attendant and model, originally from Anambra State and raised in Jos. She holds a degree in international relations and a diploma in mass communication from the University of Abuja. And now, growing up in a conflict affected northern Nigeria inspired a passion for change, poverty alleviation, and security in 2023. She founded the Joy Oranezi Hope Foundation to tackle hunger and poverty, aligned with the United Nations SDGs. And now, growing up in a conflict affected northern Nigeria inspired a passion for change, poverty alleviation, and security in. Now, Queen Joy was crowned Exquisite Queen Nigeria World and Miss Aura Nigeria 2024, and she has received multiple awards, including the Michael Legend Humanitarian Excellence Award, that's in 2024, and she has worked with both commercial airline, and she is currently the National Director of Miss Cosmos Nigeria. So, ladies and gentlemen, may I have the honor as we give a round of applause
Thank you, guys. I'm
the
shy.
National Director of Miss Cosmo Nigeria for the speech, and of course, she'll be welcoming our contestants too.
Okay. So I would like to say good afternoon, everyone, again. It's really an honor to be here in the midst of every wonderful persons here. So yes, my speech to the contestants would be, dear esteemed contestants, first and foremost, I extend my warmest congratulations to each and every one of you for making it this far in the Miss Cosmo Nigeria 2025 journey. You've displayed courage, commitment, and grace, and that alone speaks volume of your potential as queens and ambassadors. Miss Cosmo is more than just a beauty pageant. It's a platform that celebrates women of substance, intelligence, and impact. It's a global stage where confidence meets purpose and where your voice, your vision, values can change. Considering that we are already concluded our national pageant earlier this year, which happens to be the Exquisite Queen Nigerian Award, we decided to adopt this special casting method to select our representative for Miss Cosmo International 2025. This unique process gives you, our standing contestants, a chance to step up and shine on the level playing field. Now, this phase is one of the most significant parts of this journey because it will determine who will proudly represent Nigeria on the international stage at Miss Cosmo 2025. Mark your calendars. On August 16, 2025, we will crown the new Miss Cosmo Nigeria, a queen who will not only wear the crown, but will carry the dreams of our nation to the world. In recognition to your dedication, our organization has decided to generously grant a direct entry into our national pageant scheduled for February 2026 to all contestants who do not advance in this current round. No registration fees, nothing required at all. This is our own way of investing in your continued growth and giving back another opportunity for each and every one of you to shine. As we now step into the Cosmo Face of 2025, I encourage you to give your very best, bring your intelligence and charisma to the table. This is your moment to speak, to inspire, to leave a long lasting impression. But most importantly, remember, you are not just contestants, you are women of influence in the making. Finally, on behalf of all the entire Miss Cosmo Nigerian team, I welcome you all to this exciting phase of the competition. And please, let's make history together. With pride and encouragement, Joy Oranizi, National Director for Miss Cosmo Nigeria. Thank you. I hope we all heard me.
Yes.
So giving your best, ladies. First on my list is, forgive my pronunciation once again, Sexivia or Sekivia Ibwa. Did I pronounce that well? And we have Ivu Kastarachi. Is Ivu here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, hello Ivu. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How do you do?
You look stunning. I'm fine, thank you. Looks like red is your color.
Yes.
Ooh, okay. Good luck. I know that feeling of when red, my favorite color. So let's hope it works for you. And we have Tofunmi Adekola Gloria. Is she here too?
Yes, I'm here. Good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, good afternoon, Tofunmi Adekola Gloria. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How about you?
You guys look stunning. I'm fine too. I'm great. Thank you. So, ladies, are you ready?
Yeah.
So take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Trust me, it's just like, I wouldn't say it's easy because I'm a journalist, and trust me, anytime people ask me questions, I am always nervous. It feels different when you're not the one asking the questions. So when people bombard you with a question, I'm like, is that for me? So I would implore you guys to give it your best. I will be telling you what the judges will be scoring you guys on. The criteria will be depth of your answer. That's insightful and clear. Please, insightful and clear. I would like to use the way we talk about testimonies and say, once I was blind, now I can see. Straight to the point. Then your authenticity, your communication skills, confidence and composure. Well, then your time management, please. We do not have all of the time so that those on vacation, like I said earlier, can get back to their stuff. All right. I will be starting with Iwu Kassarachi. Hi, Iwu.
Hi. Hello.
Hello. All right. I would allow Miss Yan. Hi, Yan.
Great. Hi, everyone. Nice to see you all once again. So, I'm a little bit lost. Should I ask a question?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. So, I think my question will be, what is your cosmic effect?
All right, thank you so much for that question. What does it mean to be cosmic? I believe to be cosmic is to be limited, to be vast, and also intelligent. I believe that my cosmic effect irradiates inclusivity and diversion in the world. As a model, I always that my mission has always been, to people, those who do not have is those who dare to dream. I've always been that person who would give the platform to other people to help them shine. I believe that my passion and my cosmic effect is to help inclusivity and diversity, especially in the modeling industry. There is, this stereotype that says, oh, beauty has a particular standard. I don't believe that beauty has a particular standard. I believe that everyone should be included and every face should be given the light. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Can I ask a follow-up question?
All right.
You can
Yeah.
go ahead.
If your cosmic effect had a color, texture, or sound,
All right.
what would it be and why? Once again, if your cosmic effect had a color, texture, or sound, what would it be and why?
All right. If cosmic effect were to be a color, I would say purple. Purple gives radiance, gives spark. It gives it's like shine. It just gives shine. Right? So like you don't even have to say it, it's already shining. I believe that the texture would be solid. I have this profound feeling that my cosmic effect would be the texture would be solid and color would be purple because color is purple is radiating. It gives radiance.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Beautifully answered.
All right. Thank you very much, Miss Yan, for that beautiful question. And
My
of
pleasure.
course,
Thank you.
you did great. Now I would be taking it over to Barista. Barista God's Love. Barista God's Love. Please take it over from there.
Okay, thank you. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Thank you so much. You Kasarachi.
Hello.
First of all, you look so beautiful. Nice getting to meet you.
Thank you.
Okay, so my first question would be, can we get to know more about you? I was intrigued when you said the effect color will be purple. So I want to get to know more about these ladies. Well, what Mr. Chief purple basically, but now let me know you. So if you don't mind an introduction for us or something, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. So my name is Kassari Bulwatife. I am a model, a coach, the founder of K Models Management, K Models Academy, Modeling with K, the visual and a 200 level student of the University of Lagos, currently studying sociology. I am very rooted in the industry, and basically, as a young girl, I've always loved, to be there. I've always loved to be that spotlight girl. I've always loved to also, impact in people. I have lots of channels that I use to help people. People don't have the stepping stone. I have lots of platforms that I use to showcase them to the world. So I believe everything I do in life and everything you intend doing in life is also help others that do not have voice. It's also to like strengthen our voice. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Does Barista have a follow-up question?
Yes. Okay, so my follow-up question, although would not be on that, I want to get to know you basically and get to meet you. But now, my main question to you is, as a modern Nigerian woman,
Okay.
how would you blend tradition and innovation in your daily life? As a modern Nigerian woman, how would you blend tradition and innovation in your daily life?
All right. Thank you so much for that question once again. I would like to start from here. My mother is Yoruba. My father is Igbo. And one thing I know is that I cannot never forget my roots. I value culture so much. And in my modern life, I would say this part of culture, the musical part of culture, is very much incorporated in my modern life. As a model, I listen to more of I basically love to listen to more of traditional songs. Even the hairstyles that I make most times for editorials are modern. I always tend to bring back the culture of the traditional culture into the modern life. In my shoots and my communication with people, especially the musical aspect and the model aspect. So in that modeling aspect, I feel like most editorials I make, the hairstyles are always giving culture. They're always giving back from the roots and stuff like that. So I make sure to not forget my roots. I make sure that everything I do still revolves around my culture and respect it.
I like that. I like that.
Okay, that'll be all for now, Kumasi. Over to you, please.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Barrister, for that insightful session. And now we will be taking it over to the next beautiful contestant. Is she there? Ooh, okay, nice smile, nice smile. Before I delegate a judge to you, can you do us the honors of introducing yourself to us? Who are you?
Hello, everyone, my fellow contestants and my esteemed judges. My name is Adekola Oluwatofumi Gloria, but you can call me Tofumi. I am a student of the mass communication, just like Miss Joy. I'm a student of mass communication at the University of Lagos. And something exciting you might like to know is that I will be graduating in a few months. I'm going to have my final exam this month and I'll be graduating in a few months. I work as a digital marketer in a tech company and I'm also a commercial model. If I were to describe myself in two words, I would describe myself as a neophile because I have love for new experiences, traveling, having conversations with new people, and being exposed to new cultures and traditions. And I will also describe myself as happy go lucky because I'm an enthusiastic person and I just love to enjoy the little things of life. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Beautiful. Now I would like our mother. I'll call her the godmother of pageant. Coach Naya. Hello, are you there? Hi, Coach Naya.
I'm here.
Okay, Mama. Please can you do us the honors of asking our beautiful contestant the next question?
Sorry, I'm so sorry. My son.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
So please go ahead. Do you have questions for her?
Okay. So please, I need am I supposed to ask all the contestants at the same time? How does it work? Are we taking turns?
Okay, so you would
or-
ask them individual questions, then we get to the session where both of them comes on board.
Okay. So I'm asking each of them an individual.
Individual question. No, for now you are asking the beautiful lady that just spoke.
That's Miss
So for
Tofumi.
me, yes, so for me. So for me.
All right. Okay. Hello, Tofumi.
Hello, Coach Antonia. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. You all look stunning, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Very much.
Congratulations for getting to this stage, and I wish you the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So I'll just pick a question from the list that I have here. And my question would be, what makes a queen memorable long after her reign ends? What makes a queen memorable long after her reign ends?
Thank you so much for that question. I'm sure we can all agree that every beauty queen is attractive, physically beautiful, but physical beauty, as you all know, fades with time. So I believe what makes a queen memorable long after her reign is the impact she's able to make during her reign, even before her reign, and it's the inspirational work she's able to speak to people, like they even remember long after the reign. Rosie Dinizuti, in Universe 2018, she spoke about women taking up space. And I feel like even long after her reign is over, everyone can still remember her words and be inspired by it today. So that's basically what I think a queen is remembered by, her legacy, the way her actions were able to touch the lives of people around her and even all around the world. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Do you have a follow up question for her?
Okay, so she mentioned legacy. I would like to ask,
Another question. I would want you to buttress more on legacy. How would you use your legacy to impact the world? Thank you.
Thank you very much. A lot of people do not know, but I was born with sickle cell disorder and I currently live with sickle cell disorder. And because I have access to quality health care, I'm able to live the quality life that I do live today. And that is why I am deeply connected to the sustainable development goal of healthcare and good well-being. As Miss Cosmo Nigeria, I hope to have a bigger platform and a bigger voice to reach out to more people who do need help in this aspect. But individually, over time, I've been working with the foundation that I founded myself, Couples and Kids Social Initiative. And what we do at CKSI is we advocate for people living with sickle cell disorder and we raise awareness about the disorder. By doing this, my legacy, what I want to be remembered as, is a queen who was not stopped by an obstacle, as a queen who took her pain and was able to use it as a driving force to inspire other people and advocate for other people who are also like going through the same type of pain. That is my legacy. That is what and who I want to be remembered as Tofunmi Adekola.
That was a powerful and insightful one. Thank you very much, Coach Naya. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, clearly.
Okay. All right. Now we will be moving over to the next jury member. So after she asks a question, then I would hand over the reins to Queen Joy, and then we have the face off where the judges throw questions to both contestants, and then the battle begins. So now I will be taking the next question for Tofunmi from the jury member, Ayomide Fedolato. Hey, ma'am, are you there?
Yes, I am. I am. Hello, everybody, once again. Hi, Tofunmi.
Hello.
Okay, so you just finished speaking about legacy, and you're a woman in the beauty industry, the entertainment industry, and I think we're more ladies here than even men. Yeah. And then, we talk about gender gaps a lot. So my question will be somewhat in that line. And the question I would ask is, if you had the power to rewrite the narrative about Nigerian women, what would the new story say?
If I have the power to rewrite the story about Nigerian women, I would present Nigerian women as strong, educated, intelligent women who have the power to make changes and do great things in whatever field they find themselves in. What I like most especially about Nigerian women is that they always open the door for other women coming behind them. We have women like Mrs. Dora Akunli, who, just like me, she's someone I draw inspiration from. Her sister died from the use of fake drugs. And once she became the chairman of NAFDAC, she was able to use her influence and her power to make life better for the other people who are sick, who might be exposed to fake drug. And she was able to abolish most of the sale of fake drugs in Nigeria. So that is who I would rewrite Nigerian women as: women who are strong, powerful, impactful, who can make change in whatever situation they find themselves in, or whatever industries, rather. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tofunmi. Miss Ayomide, do you have a follow-up question for her?
No, actually, I don't.
Okay, all right. Over to Queen Joy. She would be starting the face-off. A question, please, for both contestants.
Okay, so my question would be, if the universe could hear one thing from you today, what would you say? If the universe could hear one thing from you today, what would you say? So I would start with Tofumi since she last spoke.
Thank you, Queen Joy. If the universe could hear something from me today, it's the same message that I've been preaching. It's that don't let obstacles get in your way of making change. And like I always say to people, no matter diagnosis you get, no matter challenges you may be facing, don't fall for too long. Make sure you always rise up and try to keep going, try to be a better version of yourself. That is the message I will be sending to the universe. And I hope that everyone is inspired to continue to be a better version of themselves.
All right. You're welcome. You're next.
All right. Before Queen Joy goes forward, before we move forward, before you move forward, please.
Hello?
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
I think someone's microphone is on. Please, can that person mute their mic?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. I'd like to inform us that the third person, I told you earlier on that everybody was streamlined to just three contestants, to avoid lots of, we do not have time. And like I said earlier on, by the 16th of August, we would be announcing who the Miss Cosmos Nigeria would be. The third person is unable to join us due to network glitch, and we do hope that before the end of this session, she would be able to join. But then if she can't, I'll leave it to the national director and the organization to know what to do about that. So please continue.
So I asked the question, and I think Tofumi already responded. She was supposed to be next. Do you want me to go over the question again, just in case you missed it, my darling?
I don't mind. Thank you.
All right. If the universe could hear one thing from you today, what would you say?
All right. Thank you so much for that. I believe that I would say there is no age to dream. Like there is no particular age revolving around your dreams. You can start dreaming from any time. A lot of people around you in the world and where are living, especially in the modeling industry, they feel like I'm too young. What would the world say? What would this? What would that? Like there's always a but. There's always a what. But I personally feel like there is no age to start dreaming. There are children who can break stereotypes. There are children who can break barriers and break standards. You can go for it at any point in life. There is nothing like, oh, because I'm too young, I'm too this. Children they are moving mountains. So there's no age for you to start dreaming. You can go for it anytime that you feel like you can do it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, all right. I'd like us to just give me a thumbs up. Can everybody give me a thumbs up, please? Ooh, good. We have beautiful fingers up. All right. Yan. Oh my God. My apologies. I didn't know Coach Isaac had joined. My apologies. Hi, Coach. Hi, Coach Isaac.
You're muted, Isaac. You're muted.
Okay, I guess you can hear me now.
Yeah, do like this. Can you do this? All right. I think you take the reins from there. So you ask them personal questions first, and then you ask the two contestants one question. Is that fine?
Okay, that's okay.
Okay. All right. Please take it up from there.
Just repeat again. Sorry, I'm in line with you.
Okay.
I'm going to be asking them
one question each. Yes,
okay.
That's one question for Tofunmi, one question for Uwa. Did I get that correct? And then after that, you ask both of them one question.
Okay, I'll start with Kassari, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. You've been doing amazing. The both of you have been doing amazing, and I've been kind of inspired listening to the both of you. So my question to you would be, what is the most life-defining experience in your life so far? And how has it built you to who you are today?
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Isaac, for that question. All right, so far, I would say the major life defining experiences that I have experienced is having to start up my agency, my modeling career, my modeling academy, and my modeling podcast. So I feel like these three things have shaped me into becoming a more responsible person. I am a mommy's girl. I'm a, oh, mommy, please help me do this, mommy, help me do that. But, having to start up my own um, agency, having to start up my own academy, also a visual podcast, has shaped me into knowing that I have to get up for myself. Like, nobody is coming to save me. Nobody is coming to say, do this. You have to do that. So even if you don't do it, it's either going to bounce. So it has really shaped my character into having a very responsible response to everything. I'm like, if I don't do this, it's going to happen. So it has really helped me, shape my character, my mindset, and also my relationship with people because it makes me more like I would say responsible, for people for things generally. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Now, so for me, no follow-up question.
All right.
I got everything I needed to hear. So for me, I'd like to know what makes you unforgettable as a human being.
Thank you, Mr. Isaac. What makes me unforgettable, I would say, is my mindset. Like I said before, I'm a very enthusiastic person and I have a very strong mindset. I have this one quote that I live by, and it goes, the person with the strongest will is the person that is most likely to succeed. And that is why I always try to look for ways that I can be better as a human being and also ways that I could make the society better for those around me. So I think that is what makes me unforgettable. I always have a positive word or two to say to everyone around me. And I'm so grateful that I have the ability to do like that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Just a little follow-up question. Do you think your mindset is strong enough to move mountains?
Sorry, I didn't get that question.
Do you think your mindset is strong enough to move mountains?
Definitely. The way I think about it, everything that is in existence today is a product of our imagination as human beings. Even the clothes we have on, the biggest ever achievements that everyone has had, everyone thought of something and ideated before we're able to bring it to life. So I do think my mindset is my one precious gift. I guide my mind very seriously, and I'm always looking for ways to also improve my mindset as a human so that I can expand my dreams. And I would encourage everyone to do the same. Thank you.
Well, I think you would have to bottle this mindset and sell it in malls. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, now for the piece of question, so for me, you're going to go first. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Okay, so we live in a world where loud voices are being rewarded. Now, how do you balance confidence and humility? Should I go again?
Yes, please.
Okay, we are in an era where loud voices are being rewarded. Now, as a woman, how do you balance confidence and humility?
That's a very good question. In an era where loud voices are rewarded the most, how do I balance confidence with humility? First off, as a confident person, I stand tall in my values. But as a humble person, I know that every human being deserves respect. Their opinions deserve to be respected. I give credit where credit is due and all of that. I believe that confidence and humility should coexist. And in fact, I believe that confidence without humility is arrogance. So yes, I like to balance by letting my actions speak louder than my words and giving respect where respect is due. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now to Kassara, the same question goes to you. Do I have to repeat? I can't hear you, Kasarachi. I think you're muted.
Kasarachi, I think you're muted. Is she there?
Hello,
Okay. Do I go over it again?
please can you hear me?
I can.
Yes, we can.
All right. Yes, please go over the question.
Okay, I said we are in an era where loud voices are being rewarded. Now, as a young girl, as a pageant queen, how do you balance confidence and humility?
All right, thank you so much for that question. The realization that if you are confident, you have to be humble, it keeps brimming in me. And I know that one thing that's very important as a pageant queen and even as a person in general is humility. You can be confident, but one thing that can break you is if you're not humble enough to listen. One thing that can take you low is if you're not humble enough to pay respect to where it's due, if you're not humble enough to give credit when possible. So I believe that in my career model and also like as a person in general, I am supposed and I know that I recognize everyone who should be recognized. I give respect even regardless of age. There is no age to respect. I believe that everyone should be accorded the same respect. And also, my confidence should not go down just because I want to, how do I put it? I feel like I should be able to balance confidence and humility on the same scale, but being humble is very key as a pageant queen, also as a person in general. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies. You guys have done justice to those questions. And now we will be heading over to Turkey for your question. That's going to be very expensive question for you guys. Nigeria to Turkey. All right, please. Yana, please do us the honors.
Yeah, just give me a second because I'm switching between the applications. So, let me see what I can ask. Since I'm not from Nigeria, but I'm really inspired by your culture and I really love your culture, your people. You're one of my favorites when it comes to international experience. This is not flattering, this is sheer truth. So, my question will be connected with your culture. If you had the power to rewrite the narrative about Nigerian women, what would the new story say? So, I'm sorry, I know the name of Tofunmi, but the other lady, I cannot name you, please. Yeah, so I would love to start with you. This is what I meant. Welcome, you are.
Please repeat. I believe I already answered this question earlier.
You already answered this question. What is the other girl's name, please? Once again. Sorry?
Can you hear me? Hello, Kassari.
Yes, Kassari. Okay, so this question will be addressed to you, okay? If you don't mind. And then I will address another question to Tofunmi, if you don't mind, all right? Let's go.
All right. So one narrative I would like to change about the Nigerian women is people saying that career-oriented women cannot have a family. I would like to use my mother as an example. She is a career woman. She's very impactful. She does a lot of things, and she still holds her family in high esteem. I believe that being a career woman does not stop you from, having a proper family. I believe that being a career woman does not, change the narrative that you can also hold a thriving family. One thing I would like to change about the narrative I would like to change about Nigerian women is that a Nigerian woman can do every single thing that she sets her mind to. I like to say that Nigerian women are strong. I like to say that Nigerian women are resilient, confident, and beautiful. And being a career man does not stop them at all from having a beautiful home. They would thrive. They would give birth to, stunning children, amazing and impactful children. And, they would still be able to dazzle and double together with their career. So I don't think that being a career woman would stop you from having a family. It doesn't work that way. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my dear. Amazing vocabulary, amazing. self posture. So, since I was supposed to ask one question, to address one question to both of you, Tofunmi, my question will be led from the one that I have just asked, but a little bit changed. So, what stereotype would you leave in the history books forever? This is a very tricky question, so listen to it once again. You know that there are a lot of stereotypes about every culture, and people from different cultures really love stereotypes. Like, for example, there are a lot of stereotypes about Russian people, that we drink vodka, that we have bears in the streets, etc., etc. So, definitely you have stereotypes about Nigeria and Nigerian women in particular. What stereotype would you leave in the history books forever?
That is a very interesting question. Um, Firstly, people like to say that Nigerian women are strong, which is true, but the stereotypical part of it is where Nigerian women are strong in the sense that we are accustomed to pain and we can just take any type of behavior from any type of person. This is not true. I believe a lot of Nigerian women are very disciplined, including myself, and we are very disciplined and we have high standards. We hold people to high standards and expectations. And although we are strong, we are not strong in a way that we are lackadaisical or we ignore bad behaviors towards ourselves. We are strong in a way that we are able to live in bad situations. Thank you very much.
Thank you all so much. I really love the way how calm you are and how you give your ideas in a very peaceful way. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's it from my side.
All right. Thank you very much, Jan. Thank you, Tofunmi and Cassie. I don't want to get into it now so that I don't sound like aspire to perspire, but you know what the world says about not just Nigerian women, but women at large in the world. People feel like women should suffer before they're called tough. But then oftentimes I always tell people, how about soft love? But then we'll get into that later. Let's not start. Do you get? It's going to be a long talk if we start talking about women today, and of course, because we are living in that truth. Now I will take us over to Madam Antonia, Coach Nair. Hi, Coach Nair.
Hi,
Hello.
I'm here.
All right. Can you give us a tough? I like to use the word of our boss. Give them a tough question. Give them a tough question. Let's see who's going to do it better.
Tough question.
Yeah, tough one.
I want to use a case study of what's trending about the girl at the airport and the air hostess. It's trending, and a lot of people have their different opinions. And because as a beauty queen, or like we all know, beauty pageants is centered on your personality, centered on character, is centered on morals. Now, this question is for both of you. I want your honest opinion. As a beauty queen, looking at what transpired between the passenger and the air hostess, if being made a judge for 1 hour, how would you tackle that situation? How would you pass your judgment? I hope we all saw what happened. We saw a lot of videos, different videos. We saw comments. I even screenshotted comments from people who claimed they know where she lives. She's my neighbor. She's lousy. Someone said she was also in the same airline. She was rude. So judging from the videos you have seen, and we make Tofunmi a judge for that particular case, and we make Kassari a judge for that particular case. As a beauty queen who has been given the power to judge that case, please tell me, what would your verdict be with valid points, please? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Should I go first?
Tofunmi should go first. Tofunmi can go first.
Thank you. That was a very unfortunate incident, and I particularly sympathize with the woman who was embarrassed and whose videos are now all over the internet. I have two particular themes that I have learned from the whole situation. The first is that violence is never, ever the answer. I wish the organization who has a brand to protect would have handled the situation more professionally. I mean, two of them they're both in the wrong in several ways, but I wish the organization would have handled the situation more professionally without causing a breach of human rights. Because by that video being posted all over the internet, the victim's rights, I mean, there are two victims. I've forgotten her name, sorry. I think her name is Miss Comfort. Her rights were seriously breached because her naked videos are now all over the internet. At the same time, violence is never ever the answer. If both parties were able to come to an agreement or to negotiate better, I believe the situation would have been handled in a more secure way where it wouldn't have escalated to this level. And that's basically what I have to say. As a judge, if I were to make a judgment, I would say they're both in the wrong, but definitely the airline should bear the bigger wrath, because a human rights being breached is never something that we humans should allow to happen, no matter the offense that the person has made. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tofunmi. Now over to Cassie. This is a trending debate, and I hope our weeks don't come off at the end of this question.
All right, that is a very concerning matter. And my first chance also, like she said, practically everything I've going to say. So, in the case of the miscomforts and airline, the lady, the airline lady, I don't think that situation should have escalated that way. And if I was made to be a judge, I wouldn't give her that the whole not being able to travel verdict. No, I wouldn't do that, because from the situation that I heard, I think the situation started from when she was told to put her phone on airplane mode and all of that. You know, she was just struggling with the lady. And I think if both of them had already come to a resolution, it wouldn't escalate. The lady's body out in the public is just a breach of our human rights, like Tofunmi likely said. And I feel like it's not supposed to be that way. The airline is supposed to handle it in a more professional way. You know, it even helps their brand, it protects their brand. But having to lose guard, having to leak the video of that woman in that position is very concerning. And I believe that she's not supposed to be that way. Regardless of everything that's happened, it should have been sorted differently. It should have been sorted amicably. And I wouldn't say that there's anyone right, anyone wrong. Both of them were in the wrong. I'm not going to take sides, but the situation should have escalated that way. And I believe that if it was settled in a very, formal and better way, it wouldn't be this bad. So yeah, if I was made to be a judge, I would, bring both of them together, listen from both sides, and make the best give them the best judgment. This is what's supposed to happen. Well, having to fight, it is terribly wrong, and having to fight to the extent of making a video of a person's body and also going ahead to post it online.
The lady, there was an instruction given on air. If the instruction was adhered to, I don't think it would have escalated. It's okay for us to blame the airlines and say, oh, situations would have handled better or differently. Of course, yes. But at the same time, it also makes us as humans, as individuals, to understand that simple instructions are meant to be followed instead of allowing it to get to that point of escalation. Now, take for instance, even when the AFSEC security was trying to like tell her we need you to, follow us down to the office or follow us down to the station, they resist, they struggle, they fight. In all of these things, it's not right to, treat her the way she was treated. But we also need to understand that as persons or as individuals, our character needs to play a major role. If I was a judge, yes, I would have given them fair punishments or fair judgments or whatever the situation might be. But then I would also look at character. First. I'm talking from a personal perspective. I've had situations whereby I was talked to rudely, I was poured water on air, and guess what? At that point, the evasion law states that you restrain every violent customers, but she was not strained. Long story short, character plays a huge role. This goes for everybody, regardless of where we find ourselves. Instructions are meant to be upheld and not looking for a situation to say, oh, he escalated so much or not, this or that. We need to do what is right at the right time to avoid causing problems. And yeah, I don't think I like the way he ended, but the aviation minister has done what he can do in his power, and I think we as Nigerians, we need to just sit back and laugh at the situation, because Nigeria indeed is funny sometimes, but it is what it is. Let's move on from that.
Okay, look, no, it is not what it is, but not
It
looks
is
like we're
what
going
it
to dwell
is.
on it. Okay, so Queen Joy, my own question to you would be, borrowing from the books of Miss Ora International and the question I was asked when I contested, what does or where does emotional intelligence come to play in this case?
So emotional intelligence comes in play in different ways. As a flight attendant, if I was the lady who was the attendant on that day, I don't think I would have allowed it to escalate. Like I said, I've had worse experience on air. I've had the time where somebody told me, yeah, look at you, you're ugly. You don't even have big ass. You don't have this, you don't have that. What are you feeling like? And guess what? I just look at him and say, it's okay, I'm doing my job regardless of how you choose to treat me. And then I walk out of that situation. That is where I became emotionally intelligent, because if I had reacted based on my emotions, it would have probably become worse. And I think he would have even had like a terrible situation, because he's a man assaulting a female attendant, right?
Yeah.
But on the other hand, in all of these things, in as much as we want to play or want to have good characters and have good charisma and courage and all of that, we also need to understand that our emotions sometimes can lead us astray. So being able to control it should be our utmost priority. So, yeah.
All right. I see that. Thank you very much, Queen Joy.
Thank you.
Barrister has something to say. Let's hear from a man's perspective. Hmm. Hi, Barrister.
Okay. Hello, everyone, again. I'm not trying to do a man's perspective, but I want to pose a question to the both ladies based on the topic we're having right now.
Okay.
I believe now these particular incidents mostly about women empowerment. I've seen ladies speak up for ladies so far. I've seen women raise an alarm on this particular discussion. But now, to you ladies, I want to know, what do you think is the power of social media in a time like this? Miss Cosmo is a platform that is very particular about the tech space. That's why so far so good. You see a lot of things being done in the tech space with Miss Cosmo. So I want to ask you, what can you say is the relevance? Sorry, can you also hear me, please?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so what can you say is the relevance of social media in this particular scenario? Because so far so social media made this matter blow out of proportion, because if the video that was taken was not taken and posted on social media, to an extent, her unclad videos would not be out there. One. If the user of the phone did not have the intention of taking the videos to post on social media, again, the unclad pictures and videos would not be in the social media space. But if this particular matter was not brought to the High Court or the Supreme Court of social media, that would have meant that this matter would have just been thrown under the rug as usual, and there'll be no way to go about it. Right now, I think she's been granted her freedom so far, which, and I believe that also comes from the place of social media, the impact it has. So social media, on one hand, destructive because someone's unplanned videos remain online forever, and then on the other hand, it was also a tool for social justice to an extent. So where we draw the line of the importance of social media in a digital space like this? Let me hear you answer as Cosmo Queens. Thank you. Let me start with Cassie.
All right, thank you so much. So, firstly, I'd like to say social media can break or make you. Social media can either stop or increase, escalate a particular issue. I feel like this issue being brought to social media helped comfort in a way because, hello? Okay.
I can
We
hear
can hear
you.
you.
Okay. Hello.
Hi, we can hear you.
Okay, so I said that I said that social media can either break or make a person. This situation is helped. I believe that it helped comfort because having to see comments, of people saying, "Oh, I was on that part, I played the plane, and this was what actually happened. This was what actually happened." We heard from a different perspective. I believe that if it was swept under the carpet, it wouldn't have helped her so much. I believe that it really helped her because we had a lot of comments from people saying that, yes, this was the exact thing that happened. This was the exact thing that happened. And in Comfort's case, social media helped her. But if the situation was not brought to social media, I don't think. I feel like if it wasn't brought to social media, the whole verdict that they gave her would have still stayed and might just leave her like a permanent stigma. But with the presence of social media, it really helped her, secure a better space in people's hearts. Oh no, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. People spoke up for her, and then that was how it was able to get to the people in higher places, for them to take off the ban that they put on her. So I strongly believe that it really helped comfort in this situation. And yeah, that's basically what I have to say about that.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Cassie. Now over to Tofunmi or Barrister Goslov. Do you have anything to say?
No, carry on, my love.
Okay,
Thank
all
you.
right. Tofunmi, please. We have limited time, so in 1 minute, please answer the question.
All right. First, I'd like to say that this is not a black or white situation. This is a very sensitive topic. And I want to say that just like everything, social media has its advantages and disadvantages, and it must be used with moderation for us to get the best benefits out of social media. It is I said mass communication, like I said earlier, and there's also the discourse of false news, being seen in the false light, slander, libel, and all these things. And as a public figure, as a beauty queen, an aspiring beauty queen, rather, I would like to say that I would like to encourage more people to use social media wisely. Because imagine if it was you whose photos are all over the internet and things like that. Like Kasarachi said, social media did help the victim to secure some justice. I mean, if not for social media, nobody would have known about that situation, and she might still be in jail today. That is an advantage of social media. But another disadvantage is her naked pictures being all over social media and her being seen in a negative light. In conclusion, I just want to say that just like everything, social media should be used in moderation, and there should be active education towards helping people to spot fake news, towards helping people to use social media wisely in a way that other people's lives are not destroyed. Thank
All right,
you.
thank you. Thank you very much, Tofunmi. We have the third contestant with us. But then before we move to, I'd like to say something to buttress what has just been said about social media. I would say social media can either make or mar you. Judging from my own experience, well, before I won the Exquisite Queen Nigeria, my first job, my second job, my third job, I got from social media. And trust me, we're gradually getting to a spot in the world now. The last I checked, before you apply for the United States of America's visa, they now go through your social media to see what is going on there. So that means the world is actually switching towards the social media. What is going on the social media? What kind of person are you? Because whether you like it or not, the social media depicts whom you are. And let's not forget that when my visa to Turkey was denied, we had the good fight because of the social media. Let's not forget that. Now, let's move over to Sexiva. I can't pronounce the name well. Are you there? Ibua, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening. Sechiwi.
Okay. Can you pronounce your name, please?
Sechiwi.
Sechivi. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, all right. It looks like Yana to leave to continue her vacation. I'm jealous. All right, Sechivi, you are late, but then we
I'm
understand that your
so
network was bad.
sorry.
It's okay.
I
It's okay. It's okay. Let's just move straight to the question part, and I would start with Barrister God's Love. After Barrister God's Love, we will move over to Coach Naya, and then Madam Ayomide Fedolapa would do us the honors, and then we will finally take it from pageant analyst, that's Coach Isaac, and then we will leave it for Queen Joy to wrap it up for today for us. So please, let's start with Barrister.
can't hear you, sir.
Hi, Barrister. We can barely
Oh,
hear you.
oh, sorry. I think I was muted. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you. How are you?
Okay, Vera, thank you. You're welcome. I'll just go straight to the point. I'll be asking questions. Some of them are questions that I've gone on before, so I can record most of the questions as well. Ask questions and, of course, move to the other judges. First
Okay, all
up,
right. Barrister, sorry to cut you short. Sorry to cut you short. Please, I would like you to note that you have 1 minute to answer each question because time is not exactly on our side. So you have to wrap it up. Make it fast.
thank
All right.
you. Okay, so in 1 minute, you answer this question. What is your cosmic effect? What would you say is your cosmic effect?
What I'd say my cosmic effect is my heart to serve, my heart to lead, my heart for women, and the kindness I show towards people in general. That's my cosmic effect. Everywhere I go, I leave a mark of kindness and empathy on people, and that is my cosmic effect.
Okay, thank you. My second question. Um, they say beauty fades, but what influence are you building now?
The influence I'm building now, it's something as I've always been passionate about, women that go through gender-based violence. I really want to be a voice for them because I come from a similar background. I know what it feels like. So I feel like I can relate to these women, and my goal beyond being the beauty queen is to use the platform to help these women fight these battles that bother them, because in our country today and in the world at large, gender-based violence and femicide, it's spiraling so quickly, and I feel like women need voices because some women cannot speak up for themselves. I feel like that is my purpose. That's what I want to do, and that is how I'm going to leave a lasting effect beyond the beauty, giving them a voice.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. Now, the next question will be taken from Coach Naya, Madam Antonia. Hi, Coach Naya.
Hi. Okay. Um, thank God you were able to join us. Welcome. Uh,
Thank you.
sorry. Please, can you pronounce your name?
CTV. CTV.
Okay. Say CV Ibwa. All right. Your question will be: they say beauty fades, but influence lasts forever. What influence are you building now? What influence are you building now? They say beauty fades, but influence lasts forever. What influence are you building now?
Okay. Um, like I said earlier, the part I feel I'll be most influential in, aside being a beauty queen, my purpose will be to stand up for women that go through gender-based violence, to to be a voice for them, and to just generally advocate for mental health, because in our side of the world it's not a topic that people take seriously, and it's something that is very, very serious. Victims and survivors have mental scars and bruises. I just want to be a voice for them and help them go through their challenges and overcome it. I believe that is how I'll leave a lasting influence and impact, connecting to them and helping them survive this. Yes.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Madam Ibwa. Coach Naya, any other question for her, please?
Okay, just one. I'd like to take this question again. What makes a queen memorable long after her reign ends?
What makes a queen honorable long after her reign is her heart.
Memorable. Memorable. What keeps her
Memorable.
going?
Yeah,
Memorable.
memorable. Her heart, the way she served and led the people, the compassion she carried her crown with, and the humility, the heart for love and for service and compassion towards people, and kindness. Yes.
All right, thank you very much, ma'am. Now we will be moving over to Fedola, Ayomide Fedolapo. She does the honors of asking two powerful questions. But then please remember that you have 1 minute to answer each question.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Hi, Miss Igwa. I'm not sure I'll do justice to the other name. Okay, so the
Hi.
question I want to ask is just to emphasize the fact that titles are only titles until an individual steps up to project a particular identity or a brand. So I'd like you to tell us, to you, what does the Miss Cosmo crown mean? Did you get me?
Can you give us a thumbs up if you're there? Thumbs up, please, if you're there.
I
Miss
think there's,
Ibwa. Okay,
I
I
think
think
our
we have a
network is
network glitch.
glitching. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think we'll just move forward and let's hope she comes online before we wrap it up, because I think we have less than 5 minutes to move on. But then, is Coach Isaac there? Hi, Coach. Okay, looks like he's not there anymore. Queen Joy, as the National Director of Miss Cosmos Nigeria, Miss Ibu, are you back? Queen Joy, please, I would like you to leave a worthy note for the contestants. Looks like we're going to wrap it up from here. Let's hope that um, Miss Ibua can come on board, maybe probably before you finish your speech or right after. But for now, looks like we're
I'm
gonna.
here. I'm here.
Miss Ibua, are you here?
Are you back?
Okay,
Are
so
you
can you
back?
hear me?
Okay, give us a thumbs up if we can. Okay, all right, that's perfect. All right, please, Fedola, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying that titles are only titles I hope she can hear.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So I was saying that titles are only titles until an individual step up to project a particular message or identity, right? So I want you to tell us, to you, what does the Miss Cosmo crown mean?
Okay. To me, the Miss Cosmo crown is an opportunity to serve, to use my voice to serve women that I'm very passionate about helping. It is an opportunity to help these women overcome, to be a voice to these particular women I'm very passionate about helping. It is a fulfillment of purpose for me, because I believe my purpose is to help these women that do not feel safe in their environments anymore. And I believe the cosmos crown is about the universe and everything within. And if this universe is not safe for these women that make the universe beautiful, I think the whole concept is just has been defeated. So the Miss Cosmo crown is my stepping stone, my opportunity to do my bit to make the universe safe for women again.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now let's head over to Queen Joy giving us our final note for the day.
Okay. So I didn't get your name. I'm so sorry. Can I
Say chivi.
say Chili?
I
Say
think you should just
chivi.
let's just stick to Miss Ibua to
Miss Iba.
avoid.
So I'm really sad that you didn't have so much time to express yourself like other contestants because of your network and all of that. But I'm glad you were able to still come, like turn up, and I'm glad I was able to still see you because I was really wanting to know who the third person was. So you're welcome.
Thank you.
Anyways, in this final note, I would like to thank everyone for their input and contributions towards the Cosmo Face Off for today. Also, I would like to remind each and every contestant who do not make it that our organization is generously granting them an entry for our national pageant, which is scheduled for February 2026. To the contestants who do not advance, you have no reason to pay any registration fees whatsoever. This is our own way of investing in you and your continuous growth and giving you rather another opportunity to shine. That being said, if there's any questions or further concerns, please do not hesitate to reach out to the organization, to the Exquisite Queen organization and Miss Cosmo Nigeria organization. Thank you so much to everybody that was here, that took out their time to be the judges, even our hosts, Mercy, and to every beautiful contestant. I know that this is a competition. Not everybody will get to represent Nigeria and Miss Cosmo this year, right? But whoever the person is, I wish you the very best. And to other contestants, I also wish you the very best on whatever journey you choose to, follow up. Thank you so much for your time, everyone. Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right. I'd like to say a very big thank you, and it's of course an honor and a privilege to be moderating the first ever for Exquisite Queen Nigeria World. And I would say it's of importance to know that it's not an easy feat to moderate such powerful conversation, especially with powerful individuals that have been on board, and of course to our beautiful contestants. And the results will be announced. I'm sure the judges have collated their scores, and please do well to submit to Queen Joy or you know who. And now on the 16th of August, that is in 2 days' time. Today is 14th already. The new Miss Cosmos Nigeria will be announced. Who's excited?
Yeah.
So let's see how the crown is gonna glow. Let's see how beautiful it's gonna be. And trust me, Say Evie is the head that wears the crown, but I always like to tell people that easy lies the head that wears the crown. Easy lies the head that wears the crown. Not going to be an easy feat. I'm talking from my own perspective, and I would always pray God will make it easy for everybody or for whomever gets to win the crown. Thank you very much to our juries. Thank you, Coach Naya. Thank you, Queen Joy. Thank you, Barista God's Love and Fedola. Thank you so much. Thank you to Miss Yana. Of course, she has to go continue her vacation, and Queen Joy will be joining us soon too to continue the vacation. And thank you very much, Coach Isaac, for making this wonderful outing. I would like to ask Coach Naya for words of advice for the contestants. Please, in 1 minute, Coach Naya, can you do us the honor?
Auntie Kume.
Hi, Coach Naya. I'm sure you're not expecting that. Word of advice for the contestants, please, ma'am. Is she there? Can you guys hear me? Can you
Yes,
give a thumbs up if you're there?
I can hear you. I think probably went off for her network.
Okay, probably our network is bad. Oh, Fedola, are you there?
Mm.
Hi, Fedola. Okay,
Yeah.
Barista got love.
I think
Okay, then. Looks like I'm going to share the grace here.
So were you saying for something?
I heard someone's voice now. Who is
I
there?
think it's
It
Fedola.
was me. I heard my
Is
name.
it Fedola?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Please, can you do us the honors of advising? Give us words of advice for the contestants and for everybody, please.
Okay, words of advice. I think I'll take it from the question I asked Miss Ibwa when I said that titles are only titles, and until an individual steps up to project a particular message or identity, it's just a title. So, in as much as the contestants are here trying to get a title or the Miss Cosmo crown, it is very, very important that you work on yourself first because you are the title. It's a very popular notion amongst pageant girls. Pageant girls will say they are joining competitions so that they can have a platform. I'm sorry to inform you this afternoon that pageants do not give you platforms. You are the platform. So again, just to add, pageants do not empower you. It projects you, not empower you. And so because you are the platform, the title, the crown, the organization will only project what it is you're already carrying. So at the end of the day, the work you do within yourself is what will radiate outside. And then you see the most popular people today, the people that are so loved, is because they are carrying something. There is substance. And then, if you leave lollipop on your table, you go and come back, you find ants all over the lollipop. Why? Because they want the juice, they want the sweetness that the lollipop has to offer. If you want a crowd to follow you, you have to give the juice and the sweetness. So it's all about you. And as you're just moving on from this point, whether you make it or not, let that be ingrained in your mindset, and then you carry it to anything and everything that you're doing. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Fedola, for that insightful speech. Now, over to Coach Naya. You're muted. All right. Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. Nigeria happened. Okay. Congratulations once again to all three contenders for Miss Cosmo Nigeria. What do I say to you girls? Like the coach rightly said, I think pageant has evolved beyond being beauty centered. A lot of people think that because it is beauty pageants, every title holder needs to be beautiful, extremely beautiful, stunning, and all. It's part of it. It's okay. But pageant billion, it's $1 billion, it's $1 billion project, which means it requires a lot of money for you to continue or for you to stay in it, which means it requires you to understand that you need personal development. You need to understand what it means to influence. You need to understand what it means to be engaging, to be able to market yourself, because you cannot dish out from an empty cup. You cannot give what you don't have. So you can only empower others when you're able to empower yourself. And that comes with personal development, that comes with a lot of hard work. So the identity is not enough for you to thrive in an industry like this. The identity is just a stepping stone. It's just a tool. You need to work. You need to put in the work. And because Cosmo doesn't end here, there is still a bigger task ahead, which is the international competition. It means that you have to understand positioning. If you have not positioned yourself as a global entity, how do you carry on the responsibilities of being a global queen? How do you think that they would trust you enough to give you such huge responsibility? So whoever becomes Miss Cosmo Nigeria, understand that the responsibilities are very huge. It can be mentally draining, so you have to be mentally ready, you have to be financially ready, and you have to understand that you need to build your brand to the point where you position yourself for you to get the type of support or resources you need to stand the test of time by the time you get to the international level. Unless, of course, it is just fun to you, but pageant is not fun. It is not a hobby. It is serious business, and you need to handle it as such. My 2 cents for the evening. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Kutnaya. I'm always looking forward to hearing what any advice you have to say. All right. Now to Barista Boo. Like I always call him, Barista God's Love.
Okay, thank you so much, Mercy. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to our jury. A phenomenal job, phenomenal job. Then to our finalists. Firstly, I would say again, secondly at this point, amazing job. You ladies are incredibly intelligent. That's the first thing that blew me away. Your answers, question, your passion, your personality, I could see through that. Like, it was amazing. So phenomenal jobs, ladies. Great job. It would be an honor having you work with this platform because I have seen incredible ladies. So to the lady who emerged as Miss Cosmo Nigeria, congratulations in advance. Know that it's a huge job coming ahead. Miss Cosmo is quite that pageant where you need to put in 150%, probably 200%, because it's taking so much storm. And we thank God that having listened to you ladies, so 2 days at Miss Cosmo, I am no longer scared because the ladies here today were phenomenal and you're going to do a great job. So listen, get ready, get the work going, start packing your bags because one lady will be leaving Nigeria to go to Nigeria. But before then, I want to say a big congratulations to the three of you on making it this far and wowing us here this afternoon. Thank you so much, and of course, have a very wonderful evening or afternoon. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Barista Boo, for always doing justice to that. I mean, that's the biggest cheerleader that after Queen Joy. I'm just giving you guys back in just now. All right, now this is where I'll wrap it up for today, and it's an honor and a privilege. I've been or let's say I'm excited that I was able to moderate this perfectly. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to the juries and the contestants. You guys did amazingly well. Trust me, you guys blew my mind away. And if you see, sometimes I mute and I try to take my face off the video so that you won't see my expression. I won't give too much face off, but you guys did amazingly well. Thank you, Kasi, Miss Ibwa, Tofunmi. Congratulations to you guys. With or without the crown, you guys are queens. But remember, we can only pick one person. And I remain Mercy Babajide, the 10th exclusive Queen Nigeria World. And of course, your Miss Aura International Peace Ambassador. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Oh
you,
my God.
Mercy.
Thank you very much, Kota Isaac. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Good luck.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.